All right, our next guest is a very funny and talented and immaculately groomed man. He returns as critter wrangler Frank Shaw on season 4 of Animal Control. You can see it Thursday nights on Fox. Please welcome Joel McHale. What's
Thank you,
happening, Joel?
Sal. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Very excited. Love to
Look
pick
at
your
you.
brain. You just have one of the better sports brains around. So,
Oh, yeah.
among
Such a
other
good
things,
brain.
so thank you for having me.
I'm going to be honest with you. I lifted that intro from my cousin Jimmy. You appeared on his show 2 weeks ago, and I figured, why mess with perfection? It's just a stupid intro anyway, right? I hope you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm pissed that you used the C word, but okay.
Okay. A
I just
critter?
thought
Yeah,
that
I'm
was kind
sorry.
of off limits, but I don't remember that in the intro, but
I
okay.
know. You're right. We had a big meeting about it. I figured I'd let
You have
foolishness
a point.
prevail. Look at you with your helmet. You're so psyched
Oh my gosh,
with the
I am.
Seahawks.
Is it this Sunday?
It's going to be this Sunday.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
this. Okay, all right, great, great, great.
And then possibly 2 Sundays after that. The one in between, you can do whatever you want, but you're going to be watching football.
Yeah, no, I have anxiety anyway, and
Hmm.
I get ramped up and my heart rate. I'm literally on heart pills.
Okay.
But this is the good version. This is the when you go to Six Flags and you get on that roller coaster that goes backwards
Yeah.
and upside down when you start out. That's how excited I am, and I hope I can like just watching the games are it's I feel like it's an event in my life and I
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, you know.
Well, I kind of know. I used to know, not anymore. I'm a Cowboys fan, but the helmet itself is not a prop. This is preventative. I mean, you were that crazy a fan, you could be running headfirst into a wall. So this is a wise choice then.
I'm not taking this off until the Super Bowl.
Okay,
And
I'm
my
gonna
dog.
hold you to it.
And look who's here. Look who's here.
You got the dog. All right,
All right.
look
He's
at
got one
that.
eye.
Oh, what a good looking dude. He's
Yeah,
all
this is
right.
this is Beanbag. Hi.
Now you're not a dog. Beanbag is a dog, but your Seahawks are not a dog. You're a 2.5 point
Well,
favorite against the
we've got
Rams.
K9. We've got Kenneth Walker.
That's true. Yes, yes, yes. K93. There you
Yes.
go.
Now, Sal, who
Mhm.
did you pick to win the Super Bowl back in August?
I picked the Bills to beat the Bucks, and I'm sticking with it. I don't care what
Okay.
the results. You have to, right, in this
I think that's a
business.
good. I think you know what? Why not? You don't know if someone can just wrestle if they just show up
Yeah.
one of the fields and be like, we're doing like, and they knock the guys out. They knock them out, they chloroform them, and they just walk on the field. You never know.
Now, what did you? Who did you pick? You say maybe you weren't as confident in the Seahawks, but did you think they were gonna to
I
make it this
never
far?
said that. How
Oh,
dare you?
okay, sir.
I was at the opening game against the 49ers where we
Yeah.
lost our opener at home. And this is going, I was talking to Gronkowski. Thank you. Yes, I know him. He's been on Animal Control a couple times.
Right.
And it was right after that loss. And he was like, here's the thing. The Seahawks don't know how good they are yet, and the 49ers aren't as good as they think.
Oh man.
And
Interesting.
boy, I thought he was right. And so we are. I think you would agree. We have really it has really come together, and our defense is unreal. And
Yes.
Sam Darnold has been just an incredible addition to the team. And boy, who would have thought? I mean, last year the only reason why we didn't make the playoffs last year was due to that strength of schedule thing, which was
Hmm.
ridiculous. So we've been good, and I'm excited because I think I mean, and I'm not gonna do full hubris, but I think we're gonna beat the Rams because
Okay.
I live in LA, so I'm watching whether people are throwing things at my house now.
That's why
But
you have the helmet on. Sure. Yeah, I understand. Now, you
yeah,
mentioned on Jimmy Kimmel Live you will not be attending these games because you feel you've jinxed this team in person. You already told us you were there for the home opener, which was a loss. This is
yeah.
interesting because Simmons said the same thing. He can't risk seeing a loss with his Patriots. He was present, I think, for both Pats Giants games. Didn't end great. So, what does this mean for you? How long are you
Yeah.
going to keep
I
this
was
going?
also at the Tampa Bay game where Baker
Oh,
Mayfield had an incredible game, and at the when we beat the Rams here, or no, excuse me, when the Rams beat us at SoFi, where
hmm.
we threw 4 picks, but still. almost won.
Right.
And so, yeah, I was like, Sal, could you actually imagine if I had this power?
Yeah.
All these people who have full-time jobs and have devoted their lives to this amazing sport.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, if that guy shows up, it all goes away. Could you imagine if I had this power?
And yet you're not going to buck the trend. You do feel superstitious and all those other things, right? Like, I don't,
Well, it was a good story to tell.
right. Okay.
Um, I am I'm not for real. I gave up superstition when I'm not kidding. I know this is not where you thought it was good, but when I was playing baseball,
Hmm.
all through through like grade school and then a little bit into high school, I was like, man, all the stuff that I'm doing to make it so I'm gonna hit like oh, I was gonna walk this certain way and wear these
Yeah.
shoes, and I was just like, what am I? I remember thinking it, and I was like, this is so much extra, and I get it. Like you get someone like I don't know that well, Rafa Nadal it wasn't because of superstition, it was because of OCD, which I can
Right.
relate to. But I think it's fun, and yes, I'm actually not going. So not and
Okay.
I would go if someone. Well, yeah, I would probably go, but I got to be in New York
Oh,
next
you
week.
would go. Okay, oh, that's good because I was going to say that's kind of crazy that oh well they win as long as I'm not there, so I will never see them win a super. Right? It's a little
Right.
nutty. It's tough. It blurs the line between OCD and superstition. I bet people couldn't even tell the difference in a lot of cases.
Yeah. So then if you start going down those rabbit holes,
Hmm.
then
That's your life. Yeah.
then
Right.
yeah, then you are a slave to those things forever. So that said, like I was at the Super Bowl we won and the Super Bowl we lost, and
Gotcha.
no
Okay.
one blamed me for the second
No.
one, and no one gave me credit for the first. So I don't know.
I
Are you
looked online. No one
superstitious
did
at
give you
all?
credit. It's not. It's not right. It's not right. Now, how are you feeling about this game? I think you kind of predicted a win a couple minutes ago. You don't have any oblique issues we should know about,
Well, I thought those would pop up last game,
right?
and they didn't. Also, the way we beat the 49ers was now, even if you remove the opening Rashid's run back,
Hmm.
they still never scored a touchdown. And
No.
so I think the Rams are a better team, but like the way the Rams like the Bears game, it went all the way to the end. And so
Hmm.
that's why I think that I was like, I think we're a better team. But again, it's the Rams and Sean McVay is very impressive. Obviously, he's a great coach.
Yep.
Uh, but I do think that we have the edge, and of course, so I mean, and I mean, I just think we are firing on a lot of different places right now, and it's
Hmm.
the best time, and home field advantage. So that's pretty great.
It
We
is pretty
will
great.
it'll be the loudest. You saw last week they couldn't call hardly any audibles because they couldn't hear themselves.
And it's great because I don't know if you felt this way, but stats would indicate that you kind of lost the home field edge a little bit. It wasn't that bad because your coach was such a wizard on the road. You didn't lose on the road. And then home was, pretty good home field advantage, but not what you're used to. But as a result, you guys are favored to win the Super Bowl plus 155. Do you like to be the favorite or would you rather play the underdog role at this point or who the hell cares?
I I think early on it was who once you get to the Super Bowl, then I don't really care.
Gotcha.
But there was a long time when people were not talking about us, and I enjoyed that. And because
Yeah.
they were always, I mean, how many times that I mean, other teams were predicted, and I mean, the Rams were predicted, and they have obviously fought their way back, and here they are.
Yep.
But I would rather not be talked about, and
Hmm.
that's been proven wrong so many times this season. And then there was a couple of wins where it was like, well, that could have gone either way, and I understand that. But once you get down to those tiny, just like it's just the bear that if you're right at the end, someone's got to win it, and we have done that more often than not. And
Yeah.
who
I
do you
was
think's
thinking,
going to win?
uh, well, here's the thing. I picked the Rams, but let me say something. I am 0,
Go ahead.
0 and 10 in the playoffs. Isn't that great for you? I mean, what could be better than that? You talk superstitions.
Yeah.
Oh, and
You
10 is pretty tough to beat.
0-10
Yeah. Six
since
games 2 weeks ago. Last 0-4. Like now, there were coin flip games. The Bills, both Bills games could have gone either way. I'm trying to think what your games were blowouts. The Rams I had last week, they didn't cover. So by the spread, I'm 0-10. But yeah, so congratulations. There's not even a point in this.
Well, don't take that. I guess what are you going to do after the Super Bowl?
I'll let you know. I won't be anywhere close to Vegas. But I
What's
was
the,
thinking
what is the Vegas line on
on
this
Sunday.
Sunday? Do you know?
2.5. So your Seahawks are favored by 2.5. It's interesting because you were a 1.5 point underdog when you were in SoFi, and you were 3 point favorite when you were home. Actually, the other way around. 3 point underdog at SoFi, 1.5 point favorite at home. So it's all around the same range here.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone's winning. Someone's, yeah. What was the line? Do you know what the line was on the 49er Seattle game?
Of course. Are you kidding me? No, it was 7.5. And that wouldn't move, which made me think, this oblique talk is nonsense because, you could read every doctor's whatever on Twitter or whatever, or you could just go to FanDuel and look at the lines like, oh, that hasn't moved. There's no chance of Darnold saying pregame, I'm not giving it a go. So that's how you knew. If you ever need to know, that's how you know. Just look at the line.
What do you think's happening with the Broncos? I mean, obviously that's been the story with the backup quarterback starting time in 2 years, and
I hate it.
So you don't think the Broncos going to win?
I hate it. I have too many masshole friends like Simmons, and it's just come so easy for them. And I mean, to think like they had the greatest of all time, and then they whiffed on a first round draft pick for a quarterback, and here they are 3 years later. 3 years, come on. And I think it's just too easy a run for them. I mean, they're going to put up too many points for this Stidham. I mean, you're rooting for Denver. I mean, obviously you have to root for Denver because that's the inferior team that would meet you in Santa Clara, right?
Yeah, I would. I have more relatives in Denver than I do in Boston. And
they're better people. I don't even know them. They're better people than all these Boston people. So there you go.
Well, I saw, The Town, that movie was a documentary. Which,
right.
I was like, there's robbing banks. And
yes, exactly.
Buying masks and ribbon. Yeah.
And they get rewarded with the second coming of Brady. I did want to talk historically with you about your favorite memories of the Seahawks, because one of your favorite memories was probably one of my most hated, my most demoralizing. I'm a Cowboys fan who named his middle son Jack Romo. And so when Babineau chases down Romo after the botched snap on the potential game-winning field goal in 2007, that lives in infamy in my brain. That's probably one of your favorites, though.
I mean, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
Because we got to the Super Bowl. When was the Hasselbeck Super Bowl with Holmgren?
That was that was 40, Super Bowl 40. Right.
Yeah. So I always go because I always go like we're way up there in Seattle and nobody thinks about us, and then we come out and So anyway, that was a very good memory. And then I played softball with Romo, and I'm like, I'm sorry, really a great time. It was a good time. I mean, obviously the Super Bowl win against the Broncos and that first snap that flew over.
Manning got the safety.
Yeah, and
I was going to guess your top 3. Can I guess it? It's tough because you already said it, but I'm going to change it a little because the moment it happened was the most excited you were as a Seahawks fan. Let's make it that way. I think if you make it like that, I think the Jermaine Kearse catch in Super Bowl 49. We know how that drive ended terribly, but I think that you must have been so excited. This is our game right here, right?
Yeah, and I was there.
Oh, look at
you! And standing, as you would say, among many massholes, and like Meredith Vieira was standing next to me, and she is as much of a fan of the Patriots as I am of the Seahawks. And we caught, and wasn't it just the play before our defensive guy snapped his leg? Like it was like
that was a bad injury. Yep.
And I was like, what is that? And then when that catch happened, which would go down, it is one of the greatest catches.
No question.
Yep. We in the actual stadium, no one could believe it. The people were like, wait, what? And then when the guy was like that, and we're like, wait, we're gonna win. And yeah, then that, yes, and then it was extremely disappointing.
All right, you do have a good team. I want to give you a free bet now for appearing on the show here. Now, little backstory. In August, I gave Michael Irvin a free bet, and he, it was a Cowboys documentary had come out. I thought he was going to bet the Cowboys, whatever. He did a little pivot on me, and he took the Miami Hurricanes at 25-1 to win the national championship. That worked out great for a while, and then it didn't work out, and he didn't hedge. I offered him the hedge. He's like, no way. He said some swear words. He's not hedging. They didn't win. I'm not confident he would have done something good with the money anyway, but that...
Wait, are we going to... Wait, if I win them, do I have to tell you how I'm going to spend it?
You don't have to tell me how you're going to spend it. I was just speculating, but tell me what you could, I'll give you Seattle -2.5 this week. Perhaps you want to be bold and bet one of these Seahawks to win Super Bowl MVP. Sammy Darnold +270. JSN 12-1. Kenneth Walker 17-1. Ernest Jones 400-1. Do you want to take any of those? Any of that? Do you want to hedge?
I'll just take them all.
Oh, take them all. Okay. Do you want like $25 on each of those? Yeah, do all those.
I'll do them all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. $25 on all four. Now it would help if they won.
How do I get you? Do I Venmo you the money?
No, I'm betting. I'm doing this for you. You're good.
Okay. I'm just trying to think of anything where I'm like,
I'm covering you. You're good. You're fine.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you my sports betting story?
Of course.
From last year.
Yeah.
All right. I went to the Super Bowl last year.
Mm-hmm.
And Rob Lowe was there because we're a part of the Fox family.
Right.
And he was like, I was just overhearing some of the commentators, one of them being Tom Brady, and he goes, he's like, there's a chance that this is a blowout tomorrow, and the Eagles are going to win by 20 or whatever, 19 or whatever. And so I thought to myself, I was like, you know what? If anybody, I mean, he's got one of the best football brains out there. So I decided I think I've bet once on sports before that. I'm not a big bettor, but I'm like, I'll put $1,000 down for that.
Wow. Wait a minute. So what kind of odds did you get on that?
11-1.
Holy crap. That's great. And you haven't bet since?
I have not bet since.
What's the matter with you?
You see, this is what it doesn't. It's like someone says, "Do you have any tattoos?" And I was like, "I don't," but it's not because I'm against them. It's just because I don't think about it very much.
Okay.
Unless like somewhere like Nabisco would like to give me a tattoo, then I'm in, because then someone would pay me for it. But
yeah.
But that's So I don't really It's not something that I do a lot of other silly things, but I don't, meaning that betting is not silly, but I do a lot of other extracurricular things, but I have not, like, even like when I play cards, I'm not that, like I don't have that, that itch. So anyway.
But you didn't get a rush. You didn't get, okay. So at 11-1, you're winning like $11,000. They're pouring on the points. Wasn't that didn't,
I was walking out of, because they were like, it was as they scored as we were walking out. And my friend who placed the bet, he was like, you motherfucker, you lucky motherfucker. Yeah.
That's really the story, is that you didn't bet again afterwards. To me, that's the big story. I mean, kudos on the bet itself, but
I figure I was up. But then if I have an advocate like yourself, then I will say, and I'm always going to, with the way that they're now I'm like, with the way the Seahawks are playing and the way it's going, I'm 100.
Yeah. Okay.
You're in. I'll put, what is it? I'll put,
no risk. I got you.
$1,000.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's good. Sounds good. All right. I'm going to give you $25 on 4 bets. So you got, but if Ernest
I'll put
Jones,
25 on each one.
I got you. Yeah. I got you covered. You're all set. Right. You don't owe me a damn thing. All right. Listen, Joel, this has been great. But before I let you go, we need you for one more important task. This is called Cousin's Conundrum.
Cousin's Conundrum.
Here we go.
Yes, here's what I think: you should hire a makeup artist and a stylist.
No,
I've said it
no, what?
before.
That's
It
not
shouldn't
it.
be
No.
a conundrum. You're an on-air personality.
I offer you the conundrum. The
All right.
conundrum is simple. The Seahawks win the Super Bowl, no questions asked. But for this to happen, your dear friend and certified Dr. Ken Jeong gives you a prostate exam every night at 3 a.m. for the rest of February.
Yes.
Or hold on.
Okay.
You don't take the deal. The Seahawks play out the games as they would, but you, Joel McHale, are the Seahawks starting quarterback on Sunday. And if you're lucky enough to advance to the Super Bowl, and every Seahawk fan knows that this is your doing, your team's fate is in your hands or in your anus. Which will it be?
I see. Oh, I thought for a moment, I was like, wait, I'm going to be the starting quarterback?
If you don't take this Ken Jeong deal, yes.
Wait, and then I would be the starter at the Super Bowl?
Yes, starting this week, and then yes, if you advance, I imagine you'd win. Yeah.
We wouldn't. If I were the actual quarterback.
Yeah. You have some college experience. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're a great player.
Are you kidding? No, I would do it. One hit and my left leg would fly off of my body and land in the stands. That's how.
Okay, but this is
I
like
would
20 anal probes. Is
I would do that.
not a-
Yeah,
you do.
I would get Ken over here. I feel bad for Ken having to come over at 3 in the morning, but I would make it nice. I would put on some nice music. I would have a full bar for him if he needed. I had an assortment of latex gloves. Absolutely. Because and also, it's healthy and
That's true.
it's what
Yeah.
you should be doing. And he's not he was thrown out of medicine for killing all those people, but
Right.
feeling like I'm not going to be like, yeah, I'll do it all through March.
Wow, Walter Barr, you don't have to. That wasn't even part of the.
I'm
look at
in,
you.
yeah.
You're
Pile it
adding an
on.
extra 30 days. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you, a man of the
Absolutely.
people. I hope Seahawks fans know this about you. We're going to make sure they do.
I
so
think they
do
do.
get credit.
At this
They do?
point, if they don't, I've really jumped up and down from the rooftops to
Yeah.
let you know.
Good luck
Yeah.
jumping up and down after Ken Jeong gets a hold of your buttocks there. But all right.
Yeah,
good.
it'll look like just like I got off a horse for the next month and a half.
Speaking of horses, season 4, Animal Control, Thursdays at 9 p.m. on Fox. Season 3 of House of Villains, Thursday, February 26th on Peacock. Scream 7 in theaters, February 7th. Is that it? I mean, my God,
Right.
people are going to be so sick of Joel McHale.
Well, then watch out for the 1% Club. I think that's coming back in April or May. So,
Look at this. Wow.
yeah, I love the work, and I also have a anal probe exam schedule always with all the different shows when it. So
How do you do it?
Prostate
I don't know
healthy.
how you do it. Joel, good luck. You got some
Oh.
bets locked in.
we don't need luck. There's no such thing.
I love you. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
Al, thanks for having me, well, yes, thank you for having me. I was going to talk about Jimmy talking about you, but I really
That's okay. We can do that after. Joel
Yeah.
McHale, everyone.
go Hawks.